Everyone. My name is Brendan Bishop, and the venture idea I chose to use for this semester is City Square Plaza. City Square Plaza is combined of three different type of individual businesses. One being a coffee shop, two being a movie theater, and three being a restaurant. Today I'm going to describe the business plan that we chose to use here at City Square Plaza. First, a business plan is something that outlines the basic concept and underlying a business and how it is described according to the text on page 142. Our business will be composed of 7 different managers, 6 general managers complying 2 to each entity, one being a general manager and the other being an assistant manager. So these 6 managers would then report to one plaza manager, which will ultimately report back to me. We're hoping this chain of command could result in reports, results, analytics, statistics, and breakdowns of how we can see what's working in our business, what's not working, what we need to improve, and ways that we can make our customers more satisfied if they are not already. We will be using 3 sources of funding to meet our initial investment of the $300,000 total mark that we have set for our business. Our first source will be my father. He's a private investor who will invest around 1/3 of what we will need for our initial investment. Another third of what we will use will come from another private investor of a local restaurant in our area that I am friends with. He said he would help me invest because he'd like to see me succeed. Our third source would be a private investment bank where we would get our last third of what we will need for our initial investment to reach the total mark. We have goals of eventually expanding out and franchising out into other areas in Florida, including Gainesville, Miami, and possibly Tallahassee. There are critical risks that are involved with our business that we now understand and will assess. These critical factors include factoring in that one segment of our business is failing miserably. We plan to cope with this by hoping that our restaurant, which is supposed to be our strongest outlet of business, to pick up the slack for our other 2 businesses. We plan on the movie theater being the least likely to succeed. So we're hoping that with exposure from the coffee shop and the restaurant, we can outgain this critical risk. Another critical risk we need to address is avoid losing investment potential. The more exposure our business gains and the more popular it becomes, the better investment potential we will have for people wanting to invest in our business. And making sure we are meeting customers' needs to continue to gain exposure is another risk that we need to take into consideration. Spending the extra money will be important to make sure that we can make our customers happy. According to entrepreneur.com, you can claim there's no risk involved in your new venture, but with any sensible investor, they understand that there's really no such thing as no risk business. There are always risks. You must understand them before presenting your plan to investors or lenders, since a business plan is more of a marketing tool than anything else. And lastly, our exit strategy would again be to franchise out and sell to the highest bidder. We're hoping that someday we can all look back at City Square Plaza and realize how amazing we have established this place to become. Thank you so much for watching my presentation, and I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you.